Some of you may know, we have a big tribe in Kenya, Kikuyus, where the president comes from. It's difficult for you to go and have a gospel campaign in the public. They don't come, especially when they know it's from SDA church. But one thing we have been very successful is conducting family life seminars to them. So they come, when they come to hear about their family, then they get also caught up in other studies. Now these are the type of studies I prepared for the family. And these have gone all the parts of the country. The purpose of this lesson also was to try to enter other Christian denominations. For your information, there are some parts of our country, there's no SCDA, but Anglicans and Presbyterians are very many. The other churches have been inviting me to their churches. The clip you're going to see is of reverends and the pastors and ministers of other denominations who have come to study these lessons. As a result, then I register them into the VOP and Discover lessons. Then they graduate. They also come and get my books. I prepare very simple books on marriage and family. For example, there are some things you don't talk very loudly in Kenya. I prepared about biblical view of sex in marriage. It was a serious book. Understanding the devil. Who is the devil? Where did he come from and why? And then common questions on courtship and marriage and family. And then dangers on family matters. These are simple, good books that have been spread in the whole country. So because of time, I will ask my leaders there to show the clip. Then you see what is happening. You see that especially the people who have been graduating because of these lessons and these study guides. God bless you so much. Amen. Hello, I am Pastor Festus Njagi from East Kenya Union Conference. I work with the church as a departmental in charge of Voice of Privacy, Bible Correspondence School, and people with special needs. Mostly, when I joined the department, I found many challenges with the Voice of Privacy, Bible Correspondence School, and I have found that it's extremely important for me to address those issues. Number one, the studies were not very familiar in some areas within the union. Number two, the studies were not accepted by some churches, especially non-Adventist churches, because they thought they were drawing these people into the SDA faith. But yet, the truth is, these studies are a very good means of reaching many non-Adventists within the union. For example, 2017 and 2018, the whole union were able to baptize over 2,000 new members through the study guides alone. The challenge I have with these studies is that some of the church members do take them, read them, study them, and they want to graduate and get the certificates. But in the real sense, these studies are meant as evangelical campaign tools to reach the source of non-Adventists into our Adventist faith. When I joined this department, I decided to prepare new study guides through the family life study guides. The study guides, all of them are entitled to focus on the family. These lessons, they are relevant to everyday life here in Kenya. For example, one lesson is talking about the family rest. Family rest, really I'm talking about the Sabbath, but I introduced it using a method of having time to rest with your family. You as a husband, you as a wife, have time for your family. Then I come slowly and enter into the Sabbath issue, and then I show them the best day for a family to rest is the Sabbath. Last year, January, the union voted for them. We printed all the materials, and by September last year, all the study guides were gone. Interestingly, these materials have been very attractive to non-Adventists because they are addressing the issues of the family and more so the husband and the wife relationship at home. One of the things that have made me very excited is the response of the church leaders, that is, non-Adventists, Pentecostals, Lutherans, and others who have taken the study guides, they have gone through them, and they have graduated. The pictures that are here show really what happens when these people read these study guides. The VOP study guides are very beneficial in reaching non-Adventists, and especially the leaders of other faiths. One thing I found is that the church leaders of other faiths like these study guides. 2017, we were able to reach at least 5 congregations of other faiths through their leaders. This is what we usually do. We get the pastor or the reverend or the bishop, introduce the material to him, and then he himself first reads the material, finds it relevant to his church members, and then he introduces the material to the church members. And since many others may not want to stand before, they may not want to give their materials to the churches before they themselves learn. They learn, then they graduate first. So many of the photos you are seeing here are for the reverends and pastors and bishops who have gone through the study guides and then they have graduated. When I conduct graduations for these people, I usually ask them to state what they have learned from these study guides. I was surprised to learn from one reverend saying that he has never known, and he had never known, the biblical truth of the Sabbath. They thought the Sabbath is a Sunday. And even they insisted that the Bible teaches the Sabbath to be Sunday. But because of these lessons, they came out plainly and they said, the Lord God has been kind to us. Now, the other thing we have found, the benefit of these studies, is that many other church members from their churches, they say these certificates which we give them help them even to be employed in one way or another. For sure, the certificates are not academic, but when a person has produced the document together with the other official certificates, there is some elements of desire by the employer to have these men who have done so deep in matters of the Bible. The materials help the church members to reach out, because some of these church members are not courageous to share their faith face to face. But when a church member gets the material, introduces the material to another person, then the material is left with the person, and the person stands privately at home. This is why, friends, I only encourage you in your unions to go and introduce these standing guides to many other people who cannot be reached by evangelism. We have some parts in Kenya which are very difficult to have evangelistic campaigns. But when we introduce these standing guides to individuals, then they learn them, then they follow them, they become Adventists. One of the most successful way of using these lessons, number one, I teach the VOP directors from the local churches how to use the material. The VOP directors teach their church members in their respective churches how to use the materials. And we even set a goal. If one church can have at least 10 church members who take the materials to non-Adventists, we can have benefit. And for sure, that's why we graduate many people annually. This material is also used in schools, prisons, and even in barracks to reach many non-Adventists. For example, you see a video here, a picture here of many prison officers who graduated. In fact, there were 210 who graduated after completing the study guides. God bless you so much. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you.